guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So we're in the garage tonight. We're doing the first mod since stage 3, which was only a couple days ago, but we're back in the garage doing some modifications. Nothing too big, nothing too extraordinary, but I wanted to kind of make a video on these because it's a really cool product, and I kind of wanted to show you guys and go over all the details and everything. And what that product is actually one of my favorite brands out there. It's called Raceseng. I've been running their shift knob on my car for the past, I would say, 4 or 5 months. Absolutely love it. Their craftsmanship and quality of their product is absolutely insane. I'm going to show you the detail of their presentation in their boxes in a second. It's absolutely insane, the detail that they go. But these are tow hooks. Tow hooks are something that you would run if you're on the track, autocross course, something like that. And obviously if something happened to your car and you need to get your car towed, you would use the tow hooks. Now the car comes with the tow hooks that you can use from the factory in the trunk, down in the wheel well area, the spare wheel, and you can just pop off the little cover and throw it on and tow your car. But these ones are quite a bit nicer. Now, like I said, Raceseng is a company that they really take a lot of time in R&D and using really high quality materials. It's really insane. I can't even portray this on camera and on video of just how high quality their stuff is. I'll show you over here real quick of the shift knob that I'm running. This is their really popular and kind of newer shift knob. This is called the Stratos, but it's the Alcantara version. Super nice quality. It has amazing weight to it. I believe it's around 420 grams, something like that. So it is the perfect weight between, heavy and light. I'm not a big fan of really heavy shift knobs. So this is absolutely perfect. Absolutely love this. This thing is crazy high quality. And I've been trying to get some more racing products on my car, and the tow hooks were the next best thing. So Raceseng actually reached out to me and said, hey, we would love for you to review our tow hooks. Let us know what you think, how it is installed, kind of do, a walkthrough video like you normally do, and kind of let your viewers know, about us and everything. And I was more than happy to accept. To be honest, I thought I was only getting 1, because they didn't mention anything about sending 2. So huge shout out to Raceseng for sending me 2. That's pretty awesome. And the reason why there's 2 is because there's one in the front up here and then one in the rear on the driver's side. So pretty awesome. These things are not cheap. Same thing with the shift knob. Some people will look at the price and be a little weary, but honestly, when you see this stuff in person, it is 110% worth the price. The shift knob alone is absolutely insane. I actually opened up one of these off camera just to check it out, and it's insane. Like I said, it's one of those things I can't really portray on video. You just have to see it in person to really understand. So let's go ahead, open up the boxes. I'll show you the detail of, just the extent they go to make the presentation really nice. And then we'll get to installing them. So let's go ahead, open them up and check them out. So this is the tow hook that I was talking about. It comes in a really nice matte finish black box with their logo on there. Super nice. And it has the little, what the item is on the side with the part number. But let's go ahead, open this up. This is just a little sticker on the side here. So this is the best part. Now we got that off. And look at this presentation. The box alone, I can't even imagine what this costs to do this. But it's got a nice foam insert in here with their logo up there. They got all, obviously all the little pamphlets and stuff you get, some decals and stuff. And you get a little install guide right here, which you can use with your camera. More decals. And then on the side of the box here, it says enjoy the drive. That's kind of their motto. But crazy nice presentation. The box alone is so nice that I honestly don't think I'll ever throw them out. I'll just keep them because they're so nice. They're even magnetic. You can see the little magnets right there, the little circles. So they'll stay closed even when they're in storage, but these things are so nice. I really do appreciate details like that. I don't know what it is, but that's the kind of stuff that gets me. So here is the tow hook. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. I know it's just a tow hook, but I mean, look at this thing. This thing is so sick. I mean, look at the detail on the threads over here. Super high quality metal. They offer it in quite a few different colors. The main colors they offer are black, red, and gray. That's the ones that they stock the most often, but you can get custom colors. It is an extra fee, and it does take a little bit longer just because, it's custom and it takes, a little bit longer. They don't stock those on the shelves. But I went for the simplicity of black, mainly because running a tow hook is something that I don't normally do on my cars. But knowing how nice their products are, you know, I really wanted to get one on the car. So I decided to go with a very subtle black. So it'll be hidden, but at the same time, it'll be there if anybody's looking, you know, just for a little bit of details. So it's a very simple install. As you can see, the threads right here, all you're going to do is pop off the little cover on the bumper here. So if you look right here, we kind of just take it apart. This part on threads, this is the actual hook. You don't really need that to install it. You're going to have to remove this whole entire little piece right here. This goes into the actual frame rail of the car. The really nice part about it is when you tighten this down, it could get a little scratched up. So when you put this hook back on, if you notice, it's recessed. So it actually covers that part like, you know, like that. So you won't see any of marring or anything like that. Obviously, I'm going to try and be really careful and not scratch anything, but that is a really nice touch. But I mean, look at the quality of this thing. It's absolutely insane. Look at the threads, the metal. I don't even know what metal this is. It's really cool. It's like a brushed finish, but really nice. And they have their nice logo there. I really don't like running things on my car with giant logos on it. So I really appreciate when companies put, you know, just a small logo or something very subtle. And I actually really do like the Raceseng logo, and that's a really nice touch. So I'm really happy I went with black. I think it's going to look really good. I was thinking about doing white, which would have looked pretty cool. But I think it would have stood out a little too much. So I'm really happy I went with the black, and it's, you know, going to work with my car's theme very well. So the other box is exactly the same. That's for the rear or front. They're both universal. You know, it doesn't matter which one's which. But let's go ahead, pop off the little cover on the front bumper and get this thing installed and see how it looks. So what I'm actually going to do before I thread it into the actual car is put a little bit of anti-seize on it. Now, I don't think I'm going to run into issues in the future, but it's always good to put anti-seize on when you're putting something metal to metal, just so, you know, over time, corrosion and, you know, just weathered, and I don't want anything to happen where I'm not able to take this off. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of anti-seize on it. I'm not going to go crazy, and then just going to thread it straight into the bumper where the tow hook threads are. Is complete. Really nice. At first, I didn't realize the shafts. There were two different sizes. So the longer one actually goes in the rear. They originally had the longer one up front, so it was sticking out, you know, a good inch or so. And I didn't realize it till I started doing the rear. And I noticed it went in way too far, and I was like, wait, you know, are the shafts different sizes? And sure enough, they were. So the shorter one goes up front, longer one goes in the rear. Absolutely love how flush it is with the bumper. It doesn't stick out very far at all. It doesn't look awkward or out of place. The nice part about it is you almost don't even notice it. It adds a nice little aggressive look to the front end. And let's go check out the rear, which you guys saw already, but still, let's check it out. And here is the rear end one. Same thing, super flush with the bumper. You know, it's not sticking out very far at all. Adds a cool little aggression to the rear end. I really like it. I'm really happy I went with black. Let's take a look at the front again, just so you guys can check it out. Kind of hard to do it in the garage, but you get the idea. I'm really happy with that look. I think it looks nice. And again, you know, normally I wouldn't be running a tow hook because normally they're pretty ugly. But with the Raceseng, they're just so nice. Honestly, when you see them in person, you'll know exactly what I mean. So another really cool thing that they give you an option to do is the actual bumper plug or cover that you took off to put the tow hook on. They give you directions on actually how to drill out a little hole and slide the cover back on, so it looks like a very clean OEM like install. And what that does is it closes up the hole around it, and it gives it a very custom, unique look. I was going to do it, and I still think I might. I just wanted to install it first, see if I liked it, and then, you know, I don't want to drill the hole and then absolutely not like it at all. and then be stuck with 2 holes in my bumper covers for the tow hooks. But now that I have it on the car and I absolutely love it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then as a really cool option and feature that they provide you with, it does take a little bit of custom work just because you have to drill it out. But I think the end result is gonna be much cleaner, and it's gonna look much more custom and clean. So I'm probably gonna do that in another video. I'm just running out of time tonight, but I will be sure to update you guys once I go ahead and get that done. So huge shout out to Raceseng for sending these out and letting me check them out and review them, make videos on them and everything. Absolutely beautiful product. You guys never let me down. After I got the shift knob, I was like looking around your site trying to find more things to put on the car just because your stuff is so nice. They offer stuff not just for Subarus, but for tons of other brands. You know, not just tow hooks and shift knobs, they have a bunch of other stuff. You know, this, like I said, this is something that I wouldn't normally run on the car, but since it is so nice, I feel like it belongs on the car with just how aggressive it is and everything. And it really, really suits the car very well. For me, I had to space out the nut a little bit, so otherwise it was hitting the bumper. So this silver thread right here, I might just throw some matte black paint on there just to hide it a little bit more. That's just me being OCD and anal. So in the rear, it's all the way flush, so that little thread isn't showing. So I might go ahead and do that off camera just to kind of clean it up a little bit, even though it's insanely clean. So if you guys have any questions at all about the install or anything like that, be sure to ask them below. It's very, very straightforward. You know, you just have to position it and get it into the angle and everything that you want, but very straightforward. They have directions. They have a QR code right in the box. All you gotta do is scan it, and then it brings you right to all the install manuals, and you click on which one you're doing, and then it walks you through everything. Very, very straightforward, very simple. And I'm really, really happy. So again, a huge shout out to Raceseng. Thanks for sending me these. Absolutely love them. I wasn't sure if I was going to run them full time, but now that they're on the car and I saw how nice they are, it's kind of a no-brainer. They are staying on the car, and I'm really happy that I have another Raceseng product on my STI. So if you have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple. I'll catch you guys in the next one.